everybody? This is Carlos Rodriguez, and you're watching What the Floss, the dental-ish podcast. And I am wearing this super comfortable green, this baby green. It feels like terry cloth, man. This is the most comfortable shirt I own. I know it's not the most, it's not the sharpest shirt in the drawer, but this is comfort. This is like your pajama pants, your favorite jeans, a blanket, your favorite pillow, your couch. That's what this shirt is. This is a couch that you can wear. That's how comfortable this thing is. Guys, I've had just an unbelievable last few days. I'm gonna go through it with you. Guys, some of you know that I'm a comedian. I travel a little bit. This past Thursday, I did a show for the Punchline at a satellite club venue, and it was fantastic. It was my first time headlining for the club. It's official now, and so I'm pretty excited, man. I'm pretty excited about that. And then Friday morning, I left to go to Albany, New York, for a gig in Rome, New York. There's no airport in Rome, so we flew to Albany. It's funny because we have an Albany, Georgia, and there's an Albany, New York. I don't know which came first. There's a Rome, New York. There's a Rome, Georgia, but we don't have a Schenectady down here in Georgia. We don't have one of those. Probably don't even want one. No, but the name is fun to say, Schenectady, and I can't spell it, so don't ask. But I'm at the airport in Atlanta, 3:30 a.m. Friday morning. Crazy early. Zip through security. Flight's leaving at 5:45. No, it's not. It got delayed. Something was wrong with the plane. Somebody forgot to recharge the batteries. I don't know what happened. They try to find us another plane. We got to go to a different gate. It happens, right? I go to the other gate. There's another flight leaving. We got to wait for that flight. They put our plane in, then something's wrong with that one, So I'm missing my connection. I'm missing it. It's gone. There's no more connection. I got to fly to Philly to get to New York. I go to rebook the thing, right? So I'm standing in line, and I'm talking to the lady about redoing the thing. And I tell her, listen, I got a show. It's a fundraiser for a kids summer camp. I got to be there by 7. Got to be there by 5, really, because we got to drive an hour and a half to the venue. She goes, well, here you go. Here's the standby pass out of Philly. And I'm like, standby? Are there any seats? And she goes, no, sir. That's why I gave you a standby. Whoa, settle down. Snappy Mick customer service. What in the world, man? All I did was ask a question. So I go, well, does that make any sense? I mean, I have a ticket. She's like, well, people miss their flights all the time, sir. Okay, I didn't know that. I don't work for the airlines. I don't know what's going on. So I take the pass, the standby thing. We get to Philly. I get on by the skin of my teeth to the next flight. From Philly to New York, I'm sitting next to a lady with a rubber neck. I don't know what her deal was, but seriously, this lady had, you're supposed to have 7 cervical vertebrae. She may have had 12. Seriously, because her neck was at 180 degrees straight up, mouth open. This chick was out for the count. You could have flinged little cashews at her face and she wouldn't have woke up. I mean, this lady was dead asleep. And I wish I could sleep like that. But if I can hold my neck for that position for that long, I would have needed a chiropractor and a whole crew of firemen to get me off the plane because my neck would have locked up like that. That's what that happens. So I'm picking up one guy at the airport. Another guy's on the flight behind me. We all meet up in Albany, jump in a rental car, we take off. Nobody's eaten all day from 3 a.m. because we're all waiting on everybody else. I figure New York, right? The guy goes, listen, get something on the way in. If you don't, we got pizza for you. And I'm thinking, New York, we got some pizza, right? I know it's not Little Caesars. And it was a Little Caesar-y. It was like, it wasn't Little Caesars, it was just regular Caesars, but, it wasn't super pizza. But it's okay. It's a fundraiser, whatever. We did the show. It was awesome. We hang out, shake hands, take pictures, standard, show stuff. Then a couple of the guys decide they want to go see a casino. And I'm like, Daddy's been up 24 hours. I need to get some shut eye. They're like, we'll go. That's the only place that's open. We'll go grab a bite to eat and then we'll go back to the hotel. Okay. All right. All right. So we go to the casino, and it's a casino, man. It's huge. Me and one guy, we find our way to the food. You know me. I'm gonna find that food, baby. That's that's not a mystery. I could sniff that out. There's food over there. Let's go sit down. And it wasn't even all that, man. It was just that it was late and we were hungry. So we sit down, and you know, I messed up. Made some bad decisions. I ordered some wings, some buffalo wings, ironically near Buffalo, New York, which is what they say. That's where they say those wings were invented. And I don't really know how you invent wings. I'm sure Buffalo wasn't the first place to put hot sauce on some wings. I'm sure that's been a thing forever and a day. But whatever. Um, yeah. So yeah, I was up for 24 hours. The next day we were sightseeing, visiting with the producer's family and stuff like that. So we had a great flight, man. On the way back from New York, I got a whole row wide open, all to myself. So the universe was smiling down upon me, and had a great time. It's fantastic. Raised some money for some kids. I don't really know what they're gonna do. They're probably gonna go buy motorcycles or something. I don't really know. But summer camp. I never went to summer camp, dude. We didn't have, I grew up in New Jersey, and the summer camp in my neighborhood was not getting robbed. So that was like an adventure. Can you make it to the library without being offered drugs? That was my summer camp. I used to read a lot in the summer. I used to read a lot, man, like just all kinds of books and animal books, wild animal books, and then a bunch of those like Old Yeller and you know, like yeah, just books, man. You know what I'm talking about. But I remember when we leave the casino, and I'm so delirious. I'm a little tired. I go to the guy. He's like, what's wrong, man?" I'm like, I think I ate too much. I think I ate too much. I'm at a 3.75 out of 5 on the fullness scale. He goes, "What does that mean?" Well, that means I should have stopped at 2.5, and that's where you're not hungry. But I overdid it a little bit. 5, you're about to get sick. You went too far. Um, Most people don't get to 5. I've been to 5 about 3 times in the last month. I don't. It seemed like it made sense at the time. I met a 14-year-old drumming phenom, my buddy's nephew. This kid had a drum set that would knock your socks off. I don't know anything about drums, but I know I like the way it sounds. This kid is a monster. He's a kid, so I'm not gonna say his name, but it was amazing. And I'm sitting there like, wow. And the kid's dad is my buddy's brother, builds guitars. What? And they were jamming in this basement, man. Jamming. It was amazing. I wanted to pick up a guitar, except I don't know what I'm doing. I try to teach myself how to play bass guitar. Anybody ever do that? That genius move? Try to teach yourself a musical instrument? I don't know what I'm doing. I would hook up an iPod and my guitar to this mixer thing, take out the bass from the music, and pump in the bass from my guitar. Okay? And I would jam to the Red Hot Chili Peppers, to whatever, and it was sonically incorrect. It was wrong, but it was fun. So you turn it up, man, and just jam out. And again, I don't know what I'm doing, but it was crazy fun. I can't be the only one to pretend to play an instrument, dude. Um, but if you play something like a trumpet, you got to know how to play that, dude. You can fake it with a bass guitar, bro. At least I could. I think I'm losing my mind, man. I've been going to the gym a lot. I'm trying to work out and get some of this baby fat off, doing cardio, doing the rowing machine, doing that Stairmaster, doing that wild, that God forsaken Stairmaster. That thing is evil, bro. Hitting the weights, trying to flex and plex, trying to burn some calories. and I like going to the gym, but maybe it's just me, but it seems like all the lunatics go to the gym at the same time. There's people wearing ridiculous outfits, but I wear some basketball shorts and a big t-shirt, man. Regular gym stuff. You know, you got the muscle guys that wear the little string tank tops on. I'm like, dude, that's barely covering your naughty bits, all right? You know, put on a shirt that fits, bro. You know, give your little sister her shirt back. It's ridiculous, man. Um, you know, people doing weird stretches, you know, in the middle of the gym. They have a little studio to do yoga and that kind of stuff. Do all that stuff over there, you know, you're rolling around on the floor, all serpentine, you know. I saw one lady rolling on these plastic logs. I don't know what they are, but she's doing something for her leg, and it just looked a little weird, man. I'm like, are you practicing for the circus? What is that? What's going on here? You know, I don't want to. It sounds like I'm hating on super fit people. I'm not. Work out, don't work out. If you got muscles and you want to show them, knock yourself out. But it just looks weird, and I'm going to make fun of it. That's all I'm going to say. You know? You know, there's a lot of older folks that come through. You got to give them credit, man. That's amazing, dude. I hope I'm still doing that when I'm 60, when I'm 70 years old, still at the gym, you know, trying to get my sweat on, you know? So we'll see how that goes. On my show that I did on Thursday, I was thinking, we were talking about the 80s. And I graduated high school in '87. I don't know if any of you guys remember the '80s, and it was a fun time. It was a great time. 1987. So I graduated high school, man. It's like over 30 years ago. So it's been a while. You know what I mean? And everybody remembers your high school years fondly. The point is that the music that you remember that was awesome maybe wasn't as awesome as you thought it was. Is all I'm saying. You know, anybody remember that song from Billy Ocean? Get out of my dreams, get into my car. Remember that? Anybody remember how that song started? You hear a little music, right? A little music intro, and then you hear a man's voice come on, and a man's voice goes, "Hey, you!" And you hear a woman's voice go, "Who, me?" You hear the guy again, "Yeah, you! Get into my car!" That sounds like an abduction. Settle down, Billy. That's a little bit too aggressive. And then later in the song, he's like, "Get in the backseat, baby." No, I'm not getting in the backseat. I'm not even getting in the car with you, Billy. You're not asking politely, man. Get into my car. Is this a kidnapping, man? This is like a carjacking, but with people? You people jacking now, Billy? Is that what you're doing? It's ridiculous, man. Purple Rain, Prince, loved Prince, you know. Purple Rain was one of the best albums of all time. You know, When Doves Cry. When do doves cry? I've never seen doves cry. What are you doing to these doves, Prince? Are you calling them dirty pigeons? Is that what's going on here? You know? I don't know. I used to love Prince, dude. In high school, I had a Purple Rain outfit. They came in 3X. All right? Had all those ruffles and stuff. Beautiful. And, you know, there's some other stuff just sounded weird, like Sting and the Police. Every breath you take. If you listen to the lyrics and you just say them, you don't sing it. Every move you make, every step you take, I'll be watching you. That's just creepy. That's a stalker. Back down, Sting. Back it down. Okay? It's a little bit too much. 80s weren't that creepy, man. All right? The 80s. That's my favorite time of yeah. Bon Jovi, dude. Remember that? Oh my God, dude. Living on a Prayer. Classic. That's a national anthem in New Jersey. It's a Jersey anthem. A little Bon Jovi. It's fantastic. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff coming up. I'm going to RDH Under One Roof August 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. That's going to be in Baltimore. So I'm real excited about that. I'm going to Nashville, Minneapolis in November. So we got a lot of things to talk about. I'm going to keep it short. I think this is it for tonight. It's been a while. I got to apologize. I'm sorry. Again, this is Carlos with What the Floss. Please call our hotline. it's been so long since I've said it. It's ridiculous. Please call our hotline 256-743-5677. 256-743-5677. I've changed the YouTube channel to What the Floss, so you can see some of my other videos. I have some phone prank type stuff that people call and try to sell me stuff, and I mess with them. All the video episodes of the podcast are on there. A movie I made with a couple buddies of mine in the dental office called Be Patient, and that's pretty funny. That's the guy who opened for me on Thursday night, my buddy Conrad. He's a jerk in that movie. He's a real jerky patient, but he's a really good guy. So please call if you have any questions, comments, criticism. You want to just talk, leave a comment. You want to, tell me to stop talking and saying so much. Do what you need to do, man. Just give me a call and 256-743-5677. What the Floss. I'm Carlos. Have a great night. Thank you for listening. Peace.